What's up, bro? Yo, I cut my hair. What's up, bro, babes? Welcome back to the channel.
You make me feel like a teenager in love. You make me feel like a teenager in love.
So today, we are going to be reading a fanfic, Billy's. And let me just tell you, child, it's gonna be crazy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want. And follow my Instagram and Snap if you want. You don't have to, but you can. I'm breaking out really bad. Y'all do not look at my face. I tried something new today. I don't really care for it, but. Warning. Please do not watch if you cannot handle the following. Mention of rape, abuse, girl times girl, alcohol, murder, etc. If you have a weak stomach, I advise you not to watch this video. I'm reading on Wattpad. I call it that because I don't know how to say it. So I like Wattpad, I don't know. Today, if you want me to read more, comment part 2. I already read it, but I like low-key forgot everything I already read. There's rape and stuff mentioned in here, and I'm not gonna read that part. I'm just gonna skip over it or whatever because I don't want to read that again at all, and I'm not gonna read it on here. So yes, this has a disclaimer. So let's get right to this video. Period. Disclaimer. This is an upsetting horror / drama / dark / girls times girl. So girl and girl story / smutty story that contains many mature triggering themes like sexual assault, rape, alcohol, domestic violence, stalking, and murder. I've always wanted to be a Broadway actress, a real professional Broadway actress, but it will never happen for someone like me. That's why I settled for the next best thing, a haunted house actress for Universal Studios. Yes, because that's the next best thing to be an actress. It's the week before Halloween, and I have a never-ending line of people coming through my maze at Halloween Horror Nights. My job's pretty easy compared to everyone else's job. All I have to do is sit in the middle of a Connell something bed and a long white dress, holding a teddy bear and staring at everyone walking by. That's lucky, kind of scary. You know, just playing crazy. Who said I was playing? I am crazy. I'm crazy, but you like that. Okay. The best part about my costume is the blacked out contacts. That's actually really cool. I want some black contacts. It's hard to see out of them, but I can always hear when people are coming through the room. Enough to look up and blindly reach in the direction of their footsteps anyway. They usually just scream and run away, which is what they're supposed to do. I will freaking hit you and run. I don't care. I don't know. I'll probably die. I can't be in a scary movie. It's a haunted house after all. Sometimes I get a few a-holes who come through and make crude remarks about how I look too young, how I look too young to be working here. What are you, 12? Someone snickered walking by once. You want to fight? Cause I got my hands. Don't play with me. I just pretended I didn't hear him. No, I would have cussed him out. I know I look young, but I've always been short. I'm barely 5'3", and last time I checked, I'm a solid 105 pounds. A little underweight, but that isn't my fault. It's just genetics. My dad is Japanese and my mom is Swedish. I'm used to the Snickers though. I get them all the time at school. I'm in high school, but there's also mean kids making comments about how I'm in the wrong school and middle school is across the street. It gets old. They never come up with any better lines. Like, for real, if you're gonna make fun of me, at least have some good lines. Like, regardless, I gave up on the hopes of hitting a growth spurt years ago. I'll probably always look like this. I hear footsteps approaching my room, and I'm getting ready to reach out toward them when I hear my supervisor's voice. You can go on break now. My break? I already had my break an hour ago, I reminded her. Yeah, well, you can take another one, she replies. I don't get paid for breaks. Why? I asked confused. Baby, don't send me on a break if I'm not getting paid. Because don't keep telling me, oh, you can go on another break. No, I want to get paid, so I'm going to work. Why? I asked, confused. There are just some security concerns right now. You should take a break. 30 minutes paid. Ooh. She said. She says, what did I do? I asked. You didn't do anything. There's just this guy who keeps walking through here. He's been through here, no lie, 18 times already. All he does is stand in the room and stare at you. That's mad creepy, dude. Do not do that. I get a shiver. I never noticed anyone doing that. Then again, I can't see anything with these contacts in. I go ahead and take my break. My supervisor asks if I want an escort to the break room, but I tell her I'm fine. On my way to the break room, I get a terrible feeling that I'm being followed. I hear footsteps. I spin around as the culprit gets closer to me, and notice it's just 2 security guards escorting some VIP guests, a short-haired girl and her long-haired boyfriend. The guests notice me, and one of them, the girl with the short hair, waves. Hey, we saw you back in the maze. You're a really good actress, she calls out, holding hands with the guy in the baggy white and black jacket. That's Billie. I got it. She wear baggy, so that's her. He's wearing sunglasses even though it's dark, but he takes them off after him and his girlfriend comes up to me. The girl introduces herself as Zoe, introduces the guy as her girlfriend, Billie. Oh. Bro, Royal Billie is always they thought that Billie was a boy. It's not that I'm homophobic or anything. It's just not my cup of tea. It makes me feel awkward. Like I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. Zoe asks if I've taken any acting classes. Well, I took a few drama classes in school, nothing professional though, I admit. She asks about my dream goal and I admit that it's working on Broadway. Broadway? Billie asks curiously, joining the conversation. Do you sing? All the time, I reply. She asks me to sing something. Caught off guard, I laugh nervously. I don't know, what do you want me to sing? Rent, Seasons of Love. Billie responds. That's the easy one. I just do the chorus. It's not my best, but Zoe and Billie love it and ask me to sing again as Billie takes out her phone to record me. No. I sing it again. Afterwards, she asks if I've ever recorded a song before. After I tell her no, she says that she has a recording studio at her house and I should stop by sometime and check it out. Okay, I'm about to get big up in the streets. We exchange phone numbers in our phone and I notice my break is pretty much over. I wave bye to Billy and Zoe and make my way back to my maze. By the time my shift's over, I'm exhausted trying not to nod off on my drive home. I get a text from Billy once I get home asking if I'm busy tomorrow. I have to work, but I can easily just trade shifts with someone else, especially if it means I get to record a song. I make plans to meet up with Billie at her house. I have to double check the address when I get to the sketchy looking neighborhood. This is definitely the address she gave me, right? The numbers are the same. I knock on the door hesitantly and a woman with red hair answers. Before I can even say anything, she smiles at me. Umi? I think that's how you say her name, dude. I think it's Umi. I nod with the smile of my own. She quickly invites me in and says that she just finished dinner with dinner and can I join them? Dinner? Well, I am a little hungry. I wonder what they're eating. The table is set for 4. Maggie, her husband Patrick, that's Daddy Patty, Billie, and a place next to her for me. I take a seat next to Billie and glance down at the food. Vegetables. Nothing but a bunch of different vegetables and bread. Are you vegan too? Oh, this is all vegan food? I ask. Maggie nods before Patrick explains how they like to eat healthy. I choke down a few bites while answering all of their questions. So, I mean, what is it? What is that? Like, it sounds Japanese, Maggie says. I nod. It is. My dad is from something. Oh, my mom's from, I'm not even trying to pronounce it, in Sweden. Oh, We've been to Japan and Sweden, haven't we, Billy? Billy gives her mom a look like she's embarrassing her or something. She looks really flashy for a simple dinner. Designer red shirt and sweatpants with a abundance of chains and rings on, as she should. So where are you from? Patrick asks. Here in LA, I reply. Born and raised? Patrick asks. Billy shoots him a dirty look. What? I was just asking. He defends his question. I laugh. It's okay. I'm not offended or anything. Yeah, I was born here, I tell him. What do your parents do? They're both health science professors at UCLA. Oh, I want to go to UCLA. But I can't because I'm going to be at school. UCLA is a good school. You plan on attending when you get older? Patrick asks. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I say. We have a lot of time to think about it. Not really, I confess. There's 4 years of high school, right? Billy asks. Don't say homeschool. She homeschool. She don't know nothing. Yeah, I'm graduating next year, I tell her. What high school are you going?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bitch, I know you fucking lied.
What high school are you going to go to?
Bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck?
They did.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe.
I'm a junior in high school now. I'll be a senior next year and I'm going to college. Period. Ew. I look weird now. I don't like this. What? How many grades did you skip? Billy asked. None, I laugh. How old are you? Billy asked. 16, I confess. She doesn't believe me. Like, girl, dang, I can't be sure to be a 16-year-old. In fact, no one at the table believes me. I pull out my driver's license to prove it. Maggie says the good thing about having a baby face is that I don't have to worry about wrinkles anytime soon. After dinner, Billy shows me to the bedroom she uses to record music. Phineas' old bedroom. She says it used to be her older brother's room, but he moved out. She sits down on the bed and Billy plays me some of her recorded songs. They're super weird. Kind of satanic. Satan. Satanic.
You ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Something devil type. I don't know. I can't talk. It makes me take a second, look at her. She's kind of different. The way she dresses like a guy, all her gothic jewelry. She's definitely not someone I would hang out with at school, but I can put my eeriest feelings aside. Despite her exterior, her personality, I can't speak, seems nice. Weird but nice. She has good sample beats that we listen to for a while before she has me sing over one. One turns into two, that doubles into four, and eventually we have 13 samples in. When Patrick finally knocks on the door to let us know it's midnight and I should probably head home before my parents start to worry. Sorry, I didn't realize it was so late. You're right, I should be headed home. I stand up with a stretch. You can't go, Billy says quickly. Oh, heck, nah. Why not? I'll freeze. I didn't show you my room yet, Billy says. She says, I'm not that interested in seeing her room, but I don't want to be rude, so I just let Billy lead the way. I want to go home. Her bedroom is weird. Like her personality? Omi's mean. She's got posters of her face on the wall. Of her own face on the wall. She must be a popular underground I'm gonna say devil singer, because I can't speak. Satan singer, something. I almost jumped through the roof when she turns a red light on and makes her room glow in a creepy way. Maybe she really does worship the devil or something. Why y'all always assuming that things, dude? She sits down on the edge of her bed, grabbing a backpack off the floor to pull a half bottle of vodka out. Vodka. Billy, isn't she too young to drink? She drinks straight from the bottle before making the face and swallowing it down. Girl, that don't burn your throat. She took it straight up. She didn't even put nothing with it. Okay. You thirsty? She asked with a smirk, seeing me watching her. No, I'm not old enough. Stop being lame with me. But no, don't drink that. She's trying to get you drunk, or whatever. Not there in my, she says, I mean my school. I'm on the track team. I say, track team? Yeah, I like running. From what? She asked. From you. I mean, we're just running for fun. We race each other against each other. I explain. She takes another drink. That's dumb, but I mean, if you like it, it's cool, I guess. She's mean, Billy mean. I stare at the vodka bottle dwindling down. How can she drink it straight like that? That's what I'm saying. I've had vodka once at a friend's party. Once, and it tastes awful. I needed a whole can of Sprite as a chaser. She sees me staring at it. She holds it out towards me silently. A little sip won't hurt, I guess. Girl, it's supposed to burn your throat. It burns my throat because it's not supposed to be taken straight up. I don't think so, at least. Still as disgusting as last time I tried it. Billy laughs in my face. It's 50 proof. I don't know what that means. It's gross is what it is, I admit, before taking another sip so I won't look like a wuss. That burn is just as bad. You just gotta get used to it. You can sleep in here if you wanna. She passed out. Huh? Huh? Who's... You can sleep in here if you wanna. My bed's big enough, she replies. My heart starts pounding faster. Sleep in here with a devil worshiper? No thanks. That's okay. I just go home. I reply. You can't, Billy says seriously, taking the bottle of vodka back. Yes I can. Why not? I want to go home. You can't drink and drive. I had 2 sips, baby. I can leave. I'm not drunk. I had like 2 sips. I snort. Doesn't matter. You've been drinking. You can't drink and drive. But then I can have Patrick and Maggie drop me off at home or something. Okay, I'll call an Uber then. I trail off, realizing the last time I tried to call an Uber, they turned me down because I wasn't 18. You can stay here tonight, Billy says again. I don't have my clothes. I got a closet, she replies. She rifles through her clothes for a few minutes until she comes up with a black t-shirt that's big enough that it will be a dress on me. I like that. It's the smallest one I got. It's okay, I'll take it. Billy take a shower first while I call my parents, let them know I'm spending the night at her house. They tell me to text them the address, but aside from that, they really don't seem to care. Lucky. When it's my turn to shower, I feel awkward. Billy's parents are already asleep, but I don't want them waking up by too much noise in the bathroom. The water's loud enough. I take a quick 10-minute shower, just scrubbing all the essentials before drying off and slipping into a black dress-like shirt. I don't have my toothbrush with me, so I just rinse my mouth with some Listerine or whatever. Billy didn't have pants that would fit me, but the shirt was long enough to cover me up. Billy's sitting on her bed with her laptop. When I come back in, she starts laughing at how big her shirt looks on me. Don't laugh at me. I sleep on the left side of her bed by the wall, and she sleeps on the right side. Her bed's pretty comfortable, and I fall asleep. Tuning out Billy's late night ramblings about burritos being easier to eat than tacos. You know, that girl can eat burritos like crazy. I wake up in the dark to the smell of alcohol. Ew, that stuff stank. Billy's breath overwhelming me as she kisses the side of my neck. I'm uncomfortable. I'm like shaking right now. I'm uncomfortable. Ooh, chills. I freeze. I'm laying on my back and Billy is laying on top of me. Oh no! She pulled my shirt up and I have no idea where my panties are. Her body's... No. She's humping her. It just said it. Shocked, I keep still pretending to be asleep. No, I'm pushing her off of me. What are you talking about? She's... No, I'm not. Okay, Is this how lesbians have sex? So she's a virgin. She said, I've never had sex with a guy or a girl before. I'm a virgin. I've always been taught to wait until marriage. I'm not reading that part. hardly breathe. Is this real life or am I dreaming? I'm scared to, I want to push her off of me, but I'm scared to let her know that I'm awake. What if she gets mad? She's just drunk. Maybe she doesn't know what she's doing. Yes, she knows what she's doing. I should just let her finish. Once she gets off of me, I can wait a few minutes till she falls asleep so I can get the H word out of, get the hell out of here. Yes. Well, I knew something was weird about Billie. Why didn't I just listen to my intuition? Billy's breaths faster and faster. Breathes faster and faster. It's a confusing feeling. I find myself secretly wishing she'll never stop. I feel bad, guilty, ashamed of my confusing feelings. I squeezed my eyes shut tighter. No, this is terrible. Simple. It's against God. I just close my eyes in shame. I get the weirdest tingling sensation of pee. I have to say something. I said, no, I'm about to. Please, Billy, I need to pee. I cry softly. No, I'm not reading that part. She said, you're gonna, I'm not saying that word. Just do it. Just let it out, she got. Then I'm peeing. Then quietly, Billy rolls off of me and falls asleep like nothing happened.
Stop it. Get some help.
I lay there for so long, shocked that what just happened. I start to nod off in the dark. You just raped me in my sleep and then went to sleep like nothing happened. I only fall asleep for a moment, then I wake up again. Billy's gone. Sunlight streaming straight up and through her window. F word. I'm gonna be late for school. I jump up and run to the bathroom. It's all confusing and overwhelming. Did I really lose my virginity? I clean myself up and I change into my old clothes again before I head towards the front door with my keys. I run into Maggie coming out the kitchen. You're up awfully early. It's only 6 a.m. she says. 6, I have to be at school. I have to be at school for morning track practice by 7. I tell her. My school's only 30 minutes away from here, but I still have to stop by my house to get my track uniform. Maggie insists on feeding me breakfast first. I'd rather not, but Maggie won't take no for answer. Maggie, I gotta go before your daughter see me. I let her make me a bowl of cereal with soy milk. I don't even like cereal. And Patrick ended up joining us after a while and asked where Billy went. I just blushed and shrugged my shoulders. I heard her up earlier. Oh yeah, you heard her up all right. My face burns. I wonder what else he heard. Oh, child. My phone buzzes. A text from Billy asking me what time I have to be at school. Be to school. You don't need to know that, baby, because I gotta go and I don't want you to take me. I ignore it as I stand up and tell Maggie and Patrick that I came late for practice. I hear the O'Connell's back door open, followed by Billy's voice scolding her pet cat. I gotta go. I excuse myself and hurry at the house before she can see me. I'm so embarrassed about what happened. I can't face her. I'm not lesbian. She just tricked me into doing that gross stuff. She didn't even trick you, baby. She just raped you. Anyways, yeah, she tricked me. My car won't start. Oh, baby. I kept trying to turn the key, but the car won't start. That girl done messed up your car. I called my dad, but he's already at work and says roadside assistance won't be able to make it for at least an hour, and I should just Uber. When I remind him that I'm too young, he says maybe I should ask my friend's parents for a ride. F word. Billy answers the door. I almost faint. I thought you had school, she smirks. Don't smirk at me. I can imagine that in my head. I need help. I do, but my car won't start. And I don't want to be late. Can your parents? Billy pulls her car keys out of her pocket. I'll drive, she says. You knew. I don't want to make a scene, so I quietly follow her. Her car looks expensive. She got that Dodge Challenger, dragon, baby dragon. I slide into the passenger seat, and Billy groans as she turns on the car. As soon as she turns on the car. What? I ask. She says she needs gas, but she doesn't want me to be late for practice. I tell her it's okay if I'm a little late. I've never been late before, so I'm sure Coach will forgive me. She takes me to my house first as I give her directions. Now she know where you live, you dumb. It's only a 20-minute drive southwest. That girl know where she live now. When we get there, I tell her I'll just run in really quickly, but she parks and gets out to follow me. My parents are home and I get in trouble if I have company over. I tell her, but she just shrugs in her shoulders and invites herself in. Anyway, girl, get out of my house. Where's your room? She asks as soon as we get inside.
Hey, yo, where y'all going? Where y'all going?
Why you need to know all up in my pussy, boy?
Upstairs, I mumble, getting slightly annoyed at her entitlement. For real, like, get out my house. I just hurry upstairs, down the hall, hoping that I can get in and get out before she follows me, but she's right behind me in the entire time. She laughs at my room decorations. Hello Kitty. I've lived in the same house my entire life, and I've had Hello Kitty curtains, rug, lamp, shade, and bed since I was a kid. The stuffed dolls that I don't even play with anymore. Then they just sit next to my Hello Kitty beanbag chair that I haven't sat on since 3rd grade. I just never felt the need to redecorate. I quickly grab my track uniform and rush into the bathroom to change. Then I toss a change of clothes into my backpack for after practice and head out into the hall. Billy's still in my room snooping around my stuff. Stop! I clear my throat from the doorway and she just smirks before we head outside. Stop smirking at me. She hands me her phone to set up a new playlist while she goes to the goes in the gas station to grab a drink. The Bluetooth's on playing music, but it keeps getting interrupted by the ringing of her phone. Zoe, her girlfriend. I try to ignore it, but she keeps blowing up Billy's phone. I decline the call 4 times in a row before she sends a text. That's sick. She's like 13. Delete that S off your phone. What? What the F? That's what it says. I pull up the messages and see that Billy sent Zoe a video this morning. A video of me. Us. A video of us humping each other in her. That is child pornography. You're going to jail, Billy. You're going to jail. That's child pornography.
The police are coming! He's going to get arrested!
She recorded that. Billy sent it to Zoe with a message. That girl from HHN last night. With the tongue emoji, the wet emoji, and the beach emoji. I feel sick. I delete the video off her phone. Then I grab my backpack and slip out the car. School's only a 5-minute walk away. I can walk. I already have 7 minutes call from Billy by the time I get to school. I just block her number. Period. Block her because that's nasty. You just recorded me for what? Like you was raping me. That's. Listen to your girlfriend though. What's up? I feel sick all throughout track practice, like I've been violated. You have been violated. My coach senses that I don't feel well, and he tells me that I can leave early to go to the nurse. I don't feel like going to the nurse, so I just sit in the bathroom trying to pull my stuff together before class. My parents picked me up after school and dropped me off at home per my request before going to get my car. My dad tells me that it looks like someone intentionally cut the spark plugs. That's the last thing I want to hear. I don't have to work tonight, but I don't have to work tonight, but I call off for tomorrow and then the next day too. Ooh, dang. I got an email from my work supervisor that weekend after my mini vacation asking me to consider finding work elsewhere. What? I'm being fired? No. She just urging me to quit. The same guy who kept going through my maze and staring at me before I had stopped by every night since I left looking for me. And every single night he gets more and more upset that I'm not there. Ooh. Our supervisor explains that they banned him from the premises, and he kept trying to come back anyway. And she just wants me to know what he looks like in case I'm calling him in public. I watched the security video from my maze that she attached in the email. The guy walks through 18 times, each time stopping to silently stare at me from across the room. As soon as someone came walking through, he would leave, only to walk through again later and repeat the process. I stare at the footage for a long time, trying to convince myself I'm not staring at Billie, but I know I am. And she's wearing the exact same clothes she was wearing the night when I met her. Okay, since this already was a long video just by reading chapter 1 because the chapters are like hella long. I'm gonna just read that one chapter. That was just one chapter, and then let me know if y'all want me to read chapter 2. So that was Billy O'Connell. And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Follow my Instagram and Snap if you want. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. Period. I love you. Oh my. Part 2, let me know down below in the comments because it only gets crazier from there. Stay royal for me.
You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna run, there's nothing to. Watch me make 'em bow.